Let's have a quick introduction as well. So myself, Jasmine, and I am with Let's Unbound from last 3 years. And today we are going to discuss about AP Precalculus, and we will also do some topics from the exam. Yeah. Bobby. Hi, Rahul. So can we have cameras on, everyone? Let's have an interactive session, right? Hi, Srishti. So let's do a quick introduction. Anaya, can you please start? Or anyone else who wants to go first? Ekta, Sneha, Bobby, let's have a quick introduction.
Hi, Jasmine. I don't mind going first.
Yeah.
Ekta this side. I'm actually not a student, I'm a parent. So
Oh,
I
okay.
may not be in the right place. You have to guide me. Basically, I wanted to understand more about what the AP classes are all about and how Let's Unbound actually conducts these classes. So that's why I'm here in the meeting. If you think this is not the right meeting for that, I can leave. So you let me know.
So we will have a quick introduction about our course and everything in the last. But majorly today we
Yeah.
are going to cover the topic.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
All right, then maybe I'll speak to somebody from your team. I think that'll be
Sure,
much better.
yeah. And I will convey your message, so our team will get in touch with you.
All right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you so much. Yes. So let's get started. I hope my screen is visible.
I'm not able to exit the meeting. How do I exit the meeting? I'm trying to. Oh,
Hi, Jasmine. Hey, this is Sneha's dad. She's just joining in a minute, but we're not able
Sure.
to see your screen yet. Just
Okay.
FYI.
Yeah. I hope now you can see.
Yeah, now we can see. And Sneha is joining in a minute, so she will introduce herself.
Sure. Yes. So Rahul, Rishika, are you there? Rebina?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hi, Rahul. So are you preparing for AP Precalculus?
No,
Are you?
I'm a parent, so my son is enrolled. He's in another class. So I just joined to get an idea about whether pre-calculus is needed for him, what all it will cover.
Oh, okay, great. Yes. So, and may I know which grade he is in?
He's in 11.
11. Okay. Okay, so let's get started with our today's masterclass, which is on AP Precalculus. So today we are going to look over what is AP Precalculus and why it is needed and who all can give this exam. And after that, we are going to cover 3 major topics from the exam, that is change in tandem, rate of change, and linear and quadratic functions. Yes, and in the end, we will also do a small quiz to test your knowledge. Okay, quick thumbs ups before we start. Yes, great. Okay, so let's get started. So what is AP Precalculus? AP Precalculus is the recent AP course introduced by College Board. So if you are in grade 8 and you are taking Algebra 1, or if you are taking Algebra 1 in grade 9, so this course is best for you. Like if you're not sure how you will do in AP Calculus or BC courses, right? So just as the big point, you can give AP Precalculus, right? And yes, for sure, there are other benefits as well that we are going to discuss. But yeah, this is the recent AP course that has been introduced. Okay. And if we see how the pattern looks like for the examination, so we are having two major sections. Section 1, which contains multiple choice questions. In total, there will be 40 questions. And those are also split into two major parts, Part A and Part B. Part A contains 28 questions for 80 minutes, and Part B contains 12 questions for 40 minutes. Okay, those are all multiple choice questions, wherein Section B contains free response problems. Again, in Section B, we are going to have two major parts, Part A and Part B, containing two questions. In total, 4 questions you will get in Section 2. Okay? And if we see that in the second section, we are having 4 questions and each of the question is topic specific. So let's say the first question, it will be on function concepts. Question 2 will be on modeling a non-periodic context, and same ways third and fourth will be on a separate topic. So in total, there will be 4 questions. And to help you with the free response questions and what type of question comes in the exam, we are having a YouTube playlist wherein you can see the solutions of past year problems for free response. So let me do one thing. Let me share the link of our YouTube channel in the chat box below so that you can have a look, right? So I'm just giving you the link in the comments. Yeah, just confirm me if you have received in the chat box, please check. And same ways, we are having multiple playlists, which you can see on our YouTube channel. Yes, quick thumbs ups if you have received. Great, yes. So these are actually going to help you to understand what type of question comes, right? So we have created 2 playlists of the last 2 years solutions, 2024 and 2025. Okay. And we all know the scoring of AP courses, right? That is out of 5. And along with that, some benefits of taking AP Pre-Calculus. First, you will get college credit for sure, right? You can check on the College Board website that around 200 plus colleges are there which needs AP Pre-Calculus credit, right? Along with it, for sure, skill development. As I told you, if you're not sure taking AP Calculus courses, so it can be a beginning point for you, right? Wherein you can see the curriculum, you can see the topics, and you can prepare accordingly for calculus in higher grades. And yes, it will also develop your confidence, giving more exams in the future, right? And also, if we see the scores of AP, so the best score is 5 on 5, then we have 4 on 5, and then 3 and 2 or 1, correct? So the best score which is needed for AP and for the college, the prestigious colleges, that is 5 on 5. And here is some of the numbers of the test takers from the last few years. And we are very proud to announce some of our students who got perfect score in the AP courses. So you can see some of the score sheets over here, wherein students have actually scored 5 on 5. And even there are more students who have scored really good score in the AP exam. So many congratulations to all of those. And if the students are present over here as well, so many congratulations for your results. One thing, everyone.
I have a question. How many students gave exams through Let's Unbound and how many got 5?
Sorry?
For AP Calculus, how many students appeared in the exam who were with Let's
So
Unbound?
specific data for, I'm not having the numbers right now, but I will for sure check with the team and I will let you know on the exact numbers.
Okay.
Yeah, because we are having multiple courses, so the combined data is with us, but not specific to the math.
Okay.
Yeah. So now we are going to start with the topic. And I would like to tell you that this is a beginner friendly class. So as I told you, if you are taking Algebra 1 in 8th grade or in 9th grade, right? So AP Pre-Calculus can be for you, right? So you can think over it and you can plan accordingly how you want to give the exam. So today as well, we are going to cover various topics, but yes, it is going to be beginner friendly. We are going to start with the easy things, and then we are going to discuss some questions, and in the end, there will be a quiz as well. Okay, so starting with the functions, we are going to see how the input and output values of a function vary. And then we are going to see the graphs, rate of change in linear as well as in quadratic functions. Yeah, I hope you all are ready to learn these topics. Quick thumbs ups. Okay, so let's get started. So what is a function? First, we all know what is a function, wherein there is an input value and then there is an output value, right? So there is a function rule, which is known as mathematical relationship, we can say. It contains multiple operations, right? It can be linear, quadratic, right? But one thing to remember, in every relation, every input value has to be connected with exactly one output value. So that will be a function. So if you will see, these are various types how we can represent a function, and every input is connected to one number, which is known as output. Okay, so you can see a mapping diagram, a table, graph, and the ordered pairs as well, correct? So if you will see this mapping diagram, we are having inputs and outputs. Every input is aligned to one output, correct? Exactly one output. So this is what function is, wherein each input is mapped to exactly one output. Now we have learned about coordinates, wherein we are having x and y, correct? Similar logic we are going to apply in functions as well. So all the inputs are known as x, and whatever outputs we are getting, they are known as y. Okay? If you will see this graph as well, in this graph as well, every input is having exactly one output, right? So these are some of the ways how we can represent functions, correct? One more thing, whatever inputs are there, basically the values of x, they are known as domain. Okay, and whatever output we are getting, that is the values of y, that is known as range. So anyone who can tell me in this mapping diagram, what is the range? Anyone? Maybe in the chat box, you can reply. All the values of y, correct? So 2, 3, 4, 5, all these values are considered to be as range. And on the other hand, what will be domain? 0, 1, 2.
Independent.
Yes. Okay. Anyone, any doubts so far? Any questions? Okay, let's have one function. Let's say fx equals 2x plus 5, right? So let's say if I'm going to put the value of x as 1. So instead of x, I'm putting 1. So I will get the value of the function now, right? That will be 2 plus 5, 7. I have inserted the value of x as 1 and I got the value of the function as 7, or I can say the value of y as 7. So whenever we are going to put the value of x, it can be any number, any integer, right? Any rational number. Whatever value I'm going to put for x, I will get the certain value for the function, or we can say certain value for the y. Correct? So from here, can we say that function, the value of y is dependent on the value of x? Right? So whatever values we are going to put for x, we are going to get a certain value of the function. So from here, we can say that whatever inputs we are putting, they are known as independent variable. Basically, x is considered to be as independent variable.
Hello.
And what is dependent? The values of y. Okay? And I can show you how the function machine actually works. So let's see that as well once to have a better understanding. So see, here is a function machine, right? So we are going to have one input. Let's say 2 is the input. So the operation will take place and then there will be output, right? What is the operation? What is going to take place over here? X plus 1, correct? So let's say if I'm going to put 3 as the input. So output will be 3 plus 1, 4, correct? So this is how a simple function machine works. And same ways, we can have a complex function machine as well. Let's say 2 steps 1, wherein we are having one value for the x and the other value for the y. Again, there is certain type of operation that will take place and then we are going to have one output. Okay. So inputs are independent variables and output, whatever value we are getting, those are dependent. Anyone, any doubts, any questions? Okay, so let's move ahead. A quick summary. What is a function wherein the relation?
Hello.
Yes, Rebina.
Yes, hello. But my son, he's in grade 9. He just, it's been 6 years he's been in grade 9. So is this AP calculus relevant for him? Because if it's not, we are leaving pre-calculus. When do students usually take?
So before you plan for AP Calculus, you can give a kickstart from AP Precalculus.
Yes.
Right. So if
So
they're
when is that?
So after grade 9 or grade 10, you can give AP Precalculus.
Okay. So how many months does it take to prepare oneself?
Honestly, it depends. And it is having 3 major modules, which are going to be in the AP Precalculus, right? So
Yes.
when are you planning to give AP Precalculus? Any rough deadline or
confused. That's why I thought, yeah, we're confused. That's why I thought someone will discuss about it, but it looks like you're teaching. So, maybe this session
maybe we
isn't
can
for us,
discuss.
but I would love to know when.
Yeah, maybe we can discuss in
Yeah.
detail about it in the end if you are comfortable.
Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
So in the end, we
Thank
can
you.
discuss. Yeah. Thank you.
Sure.
Yes. So a quick summary on function. What is a function? Wherein each input is having exactly one output, right? And domain is all the possible values of x and range is all the possible values of y. Okay. Now, let's see the Second subtopic, increasing and decreasing functions. So, increasing functions wherein along with the value of x, the value of y is going to increase, right? So for example, if you will see over here, this is the function fx equals 2x plus 3, right? Now, in this function, if we are going to insert some values, let's say if we are putting the value of 0, so what will happen? We will get the answer as 3, correct? And same ways, if we are going to put the value of x as 1, we are going to get the value as 5. And for x, 2, we will get the value as 7. So, what will happen over here? It is increasing, right? Every step, we are going to get a bigger answer. So, if the value of x increases, the value of the function also increases, right? So this is known as increasing function. Got it? On the other hand, if you will see decreasing, let's say this is the function gx, which equals negative 3x plus 4. So if I'm going to put again the values of x as 0, I will get the answer as 4. If x will be 1, then I will get the answer as 1. And if x will be 2, then I will get the answer as negative 2. So what we can see, the value of x is increasing, but along with it, the function value decreases, right? The output decreases. So this is the example of decreasing function. Okay? Increasing, where along values, the output values will increase. And for decreasing, along with the increase of input values, the output values are going to decrease. Got it? Great, Sneha. Okay, and the graph as well you can see over here. The blue one is for the increasing function. And the green one is for the decreasing function. Remember, whenever we are having increasing function, so the lines always go up like this. Okay? If it is decreasing, then it will go down. So that was about increasing and decreasing functions. And if you will see, let's say if it is not a linear function, so what you can see over here, the function is increasing over this interval, and again, then it is decreasing, right? So these types of functions can also be there, wherein increase and decrease, both the things are happening in the same graph. Okay? So in the first one, you can see it is increasing, and here if you will see, it is decreasing across that interval. So this is the example of increasing and decreasing functions. Okay? Now here is the question for you. Jack is walking along a curved path. His distance from the starting point is represented by the function dt equals dt squared minus 2t, wherein t, the function, is the distance in meters and t is the time in hours. So anyone who can tell me what is going to be the answer for this? Identify the independent and dependent variables. The function has been given to you. dt equals 3t squared minus 2t. So who can tell me which option will be the correct answer? Option A or option B? Come on, give it a guess. Yes, Neha? Aditya, anyone?
Option 1 would be correct.
Option 1, okay. Anyone else? Who wants to give it a guess? So yes, I could see some of the answers in the chat. Yes, option A is the correct answer. And why option A? Because t, whatever value we are going to put for t, we will get the answer for the function, right? So dependent variable is dt, which is dependent on time. That is t. Correct? So if we are going to put t as 1 or 2 or 0, the value of dt will change, right? So the function is dependent on the values of t. Great. So good job, Aditya and other students who have messaged the correct answer. There is one more part to this question. Determine if Jack's distance from the starting point is increasing or decreasing between t equals 2 hours and t equals 3 hours, and explain your reasoning. So how can we do that? They are asking us for 2 specific times, right? T equals 2 and t equals 3. So what can we do? In the function, we can put t as 2 and then t as 3. So anyone who can tell me whether it is going to increase or decrease? If we are going to put t as 2, so this is what the expression will look like. And if we are going to put t as 3, so this is how it is going to look like. Let's solve it. 2 square is a 4, correct? And this is also going to be 4. So basically 12 minus 4 is 8, right? We got d2 as 8 and d3 is going to be 3 square is a 9 and then d3 is going to be 27 minus 6. That is going to be 21. So we can see from here the distance. It is increasing, right? From d2 to d3, isn't it? The value is increasing from 8 to 21. So what can we say from here? The function is increasing. Okay? Got it? Easy question. And this is how the graph is going to look like for this function. Okay? And we can see from D2 to D3, there is a increase. If we talk about quadratic or cubic functions, basically the functions which are not linear, so we are having concave up and concave down graphs, right? Concave up is what? Wherein the rate is increasing and you will see an increase in that interval. And in the concave down, it will go down. The rate of change will decrease. And if you will see the graph as well, you will see the decrease in the values. Okay? So a function is concave up when the rate of change is increasing, and it is concave down if the rate of change is decreasing. Make sense? Concave up are usually like this. Concave down are usually like this. Okay, going up or going down. One important thing, point of inflection. So the point of inflection of a function is the point where the concavity changes from concave up to concave down or from concave down to concave up. So we might have seen some graphs like this, correct? Wherein there are both concave up and concave down. So the point where it changes, right, from concave up to down or from down to up, that is known as point of inflection. Clear? If you want, you can take the screenshot of this and keep it as your notes.
I think I'm writing notes right now, so can you stay on this side for a bit?
Okay, sure. And if you want, Sneha, maybe you can take the screenshot.
That's okay. I'm just physically writing it down.
Oh, okay. Yeah, sure. So anyone, if you have any doubts, you can ask. Rishant, Salman, Aditya, anything you want to ask so far? No? So shall we proceed? Sneha, are you done?
Almost.
Okay. Let's wait for Sneha. Sneha, we are giving you 1 minute, okay? Okay. So let's move forward. There is a question for you all. There are 4 parts in this question. So consider this graph. Is fx increasing or decreasing or constant at x equals 4? So x equals 4. Over here, is it increasing, decreasing, or is it constant? Who will answer? Sneha, I think you are taking notes. So let's see how much you understood from what all we have done. Can you tell whether it's increasing, decreasing, or it's constant at x equals 4, this point?
I guess like it's slightly decreasing.
And why do you think so?
Because it's going downwards, like the graph is going downwards.
Correct. Yes. And another way to understand, because sometimes the graph can be confusing, right? So you can make a tangent from this point, a straight line basically, and you will see the line is going down, correct? If the line is going down, that means the slope will be negative and it will decrease. So yes, you are right. It is decreasing at point 4. And if it is decreasing, so the second part also becomes very easy. Is the rate of change increasing, decreasing, or constant at x equals 4? It's concave down, right? And we saw that it is decreasing at x comma 4. That means what we can say? The rate of change of function is also decreasing. Okay? Third question. State the interval wherein fx is concave up. So we can see from here to here, it is going up, right? And then the decrease also starts from this interval. Correct? So this is concave down and this is concave up. Wherein slowly the values are increasing. Okay? So we can say from...
Yeah,
Yes,
so wouldn't the interval be 1 to 3.5? Because that's the part where it's going up.
correct, till 2.5, approximately 2.5 we can say, right? And then
Yeah.
after that, it is decreasing, so concave down
Mm.
till infinite. Okay?
Yeah.
Cool. Good job, Aditya and Sneha. So, yes, let's proceed. Okay. So, in a quadratic function or any function which is not linear, how we can find out rate of change? We can take 2 points. Okay. Take 2 solid points which are touching this intersection. It becomes very easy to find out the answer there. Okay. So here you can see we are having 2 points, which is -1, 4. Let's say this is point A. And I have taken another point, which is 2, 1. Okay. Same how we find slope in linear functions, which is change in y upon change in x, we have to do the same thing over here as well. But if you will see, they have represented it in a different form. And you should know how they have represented it. Okay? Because in the questions, they can give you in this way, and then sometimes students get little confused how we have to solve the question. So if we go inside this formula, it is nothing but change in the values of y, correct? We can say this is y2 and this is y1, and then b minus a meaning x2 minus x1. Okay? In other words, we can say rise over run, right? Like how we have studied in linear functions, right? Same logic we can apply over here as well. Change in y. That means from this point to this point, how many steps we are going down? That is 3 steps, right? 1, 2, 3 steps down. And we are going to take -3. Why? Because we are going down. If it was upwards, then yes, it could have been positive. And if you will see, we are going 3 steps towards the right, correct? So that means change in x is 3 again. And from here, we can find out average rate of change. That will be -1. Okay? Another way, this we can do using the graph, but let's say if the graph is not given to us and only the points have been given to us, how can you find out them? Just name them x1, y1, and then x2, y2. Okay? Now simply we can insert in the formulas. I told you, function of b, basically the value of y. Okay? And this is the value of y again, y2 minus y1. So how we can solve it? y2 is 1. So 1 minus 4 upon 2 minus -1. And if you will solve it, you will get the exact same thing. And your average rate of change will be -1. Okay? Hope this is clear. Let's see. Here is a question. So the graph shows the progress of two competitors in a cycling race. We can see there are two competitors, Oliver and Justin, right? Both the lines goes in a slight different directions. So tell me, who is traveling faster, Oliver or Justin? Who can answer? Come on, Sneha, Salman, Aditya. No need to solve, just looking at the graph, we can answer this question.
Oliver.
Sorry?
Oliver.
Oliver. And why? Can you explain?
Because it is because he is covering more distance.
With less time, right? So the
Yes.
line is going more far. Very good. Yes. And how we can find using rate of change formula? Again, 2 points you can take, right? I will take the easiest points. 1 over here and 1 over here. Okay. So for Oliver, I can have point A, which is on origin 0, 0, and point B can be 5, 175. If you will find the change, you will get 175 over 5. Correct? Because anything added or subtracted with 0, we will get the same answer only. So 175 divided by 5, that is going to be 35. Correct? So we can say that Oliver is covering 35 kilometers per hour. Right? And the same way we can find out for Justin. Can anyone tell me what are the points you are going to take for Justin? Come on, Prashant, Stanley, anyone. Sneha.
You take 125 and 5.
Okay,
for
5,
Justin,
1.
and
Mhm.
yeah. And it would
And
it would be 25 kilometers per hour.
Correct. Yes. So from here, we can answer our next part as well. That how much faster is Oliver traveling? Quickly, come on, 5 seconds. How faster is Oliver traveling? This is very simple. Continue, Prashant, Aditya, Stanley.
10.
10, yes. And how we can find? By just subtracting their rate of change. 35 minus 25 is a 10. Okay? Anything you want to ask? Sneha, Salman, Aditya, Prashant, Stanley? Okay, so I think we should start from here in our upcoming webinars, right? For now, let's have a quick quiz. Okay? Let's see who can solve that. Around 12 questions are there. So try to complete it in just, let's say, 5 minutes. Okay? In the chat box, I have given the link. Quickly, everyone, join in. Let's see who comes to the leaderboard. You got the link, right? Sneha, Salman, Aditya, Prashant, and Stanley. You may start, and let's have only 5 minutes, okay? Yeah, I can see that you have joined. It's a quick quiz to understand if you remember what all things we have studied today or not. Okay. Someone has named Hi. So who's that Hi? Can we know, please? I could see Stanley and
It's me.
okay, Aditya, yeah. Good. You got the first question right. Good, Sneha. Good going.
So on the second question, it's like saying on the interval -2, 0, but that point isn't plotted on the graph.
So you can just estimate. Just see where is that point and what will happen at that interval.
Oh, okay.
Or you can assume -2, 1. I'm okay with that. Prashant, good speed. So, guys, how is it? Is it difficult, easy, medium? Neha, Aditya, Prashant, Stanley, what do you think? Okay, so 2 more minutes and then maybe you can continue this as the homework, okay? Prashant, you're doing good. Some questions needs your attention because some questions are partially correct and one you got incorrect. Same for you, Aditya. You're doing good, but few questions are partially incorrect. And Sneha, good. One question is partially correct and one is incorrect. Rest are correct. And Stanley, you have to work hard. But good attempt. Cool. So, Sneha, Aditya, Prashant, and Stanley, you can come back. Please continue this as the homework and try to do in your notebook if you want, right? Spend time on it, understand the question, what they're asking, right? And even if you want to reattempt it, you can do that for sure. Yeah. So the link is with you. And one more thing I want to give you, that is this digital calculator. You can see my screen. Aditya, can you confirm, please?
Yeah.
Okay. So here you can play around this calculator, like how we are having scientific calculator and graphing calculators, right? So this is also similar to that. Just go to Grapher, put in different types of functions. Let's say if we are putting a linear function, right? Or let's say we are putting a quadratic function, so it will give you a graph for that. See, it will show that it's a line and you can then see the graph, how it is going to look like. Okay, this is how the graphing calculator looks like. Same ways you can also put, let's say, quadratic expression. Okay, let's try that as well. Let's say we are having x square plus 6. So it will show us that it is parabola, correct? Because it is quadratic and you can see the graph for it. Okay. So I've given you the link in the chat box. Play around it. See the functions of the calculator as well, because that will be required in your exam. Correct? So, Sneha, Aditya, Prashant, and Stanley, can you give me a quick feedback? How was today's session? Was it helpful? Did you know something new today? Or how is it like? Come on, let's start with Sneha. Please unmute.
I think it was nice. Like, I think at the very beginning, I was able, like, I know slope and stuff. That's easy. But I think the questions on the like the practice test you gave us, some of them were kind of hard.
Correct. Yeah. So that's what I told you in the beginning, that is it is beginner friendly, like. So some students who are in grade 8 or 9, so it is for them as well. So we started with the easy concepts and then simultaneously we were moving to difficult ones. Right? So it was a good revision for you, isn't it, Sneha? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Yes. Aditya, do you want to say something?
Yeah, it was pretty good, I guess. Some of the questions on the review, like I may have read them wrong.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No worries. That's what. Take your time after the class. Do it as the homework, right? Reattempt it if you want. Because right now, if I could see the results, these are the results. So let me refresh it as well. So you can see Aditya, right? So you have to see where you need more help, right? Where you're going wrong. And if you want, you can reattempt it. That's fine. Okay?
Okay.
Prashant and Stanley, if you want to say something.
Actually, my name is Akshaya. Yeah, I logged in with my dad's thing. The session was nice. I guess I struggle with terms, I guess.
Okay.
So, yeah, that's that.
Okay. But overall, what all things we have learned, those are clear or any
Yeah,
help?
you're actually pretty good at explaining. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Great. And Stanley, if you're here, if you want to say something. Are your parents around, everyone? Sneha, Aditya, Prashant?
Actually, my dad listened to half of the class. I joined during the other half. My
Oh,
dad
okay.
isn't here right now, though. Should I get him?
No worries. Let's do one thing. Our team will be reaching out to you, right? For the details and everything. Just, I want to brief you about Let's Unbound. So, we are having multiple courses with us, right? Like STEM-based, skill-based courses, college readiness programs, like AP, calculus, pre-calculus, and statistics, and multiple other programs are there, wherein we can help you to prepare for your college profile. Okay? And along with AP, we also have SATs, PSATs, right? Multiple things. So basically, you come to us with your problem and we have the solution for that, right? Regularly, we are having multiple webinars going on, master classes going on, wherein you can join, you can gain the knowledge, and then you can decide what you want to do next. Okay? Another thing, so here is the QR code to our WhatsApp community. You can scan it, you can join our WhatsApp community for every day and regular updates about exams and our webinars as well, which are free. You can join and you can gain knowledge. Okay. One more thing. Next week, we are going to have one masterclass on AMC 8. So if you are having anyone known who is in grade 8th, grade 6th, 7th, those middle schools, right? So they can definitely join that masterclass. I will be there and we are going to solve many questions with strategies together. Okay? Great. So that is it from my end. Anyone who wants to ask anything, please go ahead. If not, then let's.
Ma'am,
Yeah.
can we like attempt AP, like calculus A, B, and ninth?
For that, you have to have the strong foundations on pre-calculus, all topics, and even for calculus.
Okay.
Yeah, you can definitely see the curriculum, the pattern, the practice test, right? If you feel confident, you can give it a try. But usually, it is given after grade 10, right?
So so the high school that I'm going to, I mean, so currently they don't allow middle schoolers to take AP classes.
Okay.
Do I need a high school to take an AP class?
Yes, because for AP pre-calculus as well, you should have the foundations on AP Algebra 1, Geometry, and Algebra 2. If these three
Yeah.
foundations are strong, then you can give AP pre-calculus, right?
Yeah, I'm taking Algebra 2 this year.
Okay. then maybe next year you can try for it. So the next exam, which will be, that will be next year in the month of May, correct? So you can give it a try. And we also have a course about 20 to 30 classes. So our team will reach out to you if you will be interested. So you can join our crash course, our regular course. We can help you with that.
Okay.
Right. So target it, plan what you want to do, because these courses are something which you need to study before, right? And you need to see the pattern. What type of questions are asked? Because in AP, that is advanced placement only. The name only tells us the level, correct? So the level will be for sure high. Study the practice papers, study the past year papers, watch some videos, gain some knowledge, attend webinars, connect with your mentors, and then decide what you need to do.
Thank you.
Okay? Yeah, great. And do join if anyone who is here, if you're in grade 8 or 7th, do join AMC 8 Masterclass. You will gain much information about that exam as well. Okay? Yeah. All right. So that is it from my end. And I will be meeting you soon. Have a good day. Bye-bye.